Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating it. And if you're not, just have a great day. But if you are celebrating it and you're going to be around family, I just want to remind you to try to keep your energy high. Don't let any negative vibes bring you down. Because if I remember the holidays correctly, there was always drama. There was always something that made me go, why did I even go there? And of course, my son would be like, for the food, duh. He loves to eat. So if all you can be grateful for today is the food, be grateful for that. But hopefully you'll have good moments with your family, right? Like today, we're going to play dominoes and dice while it pours down rain outside. But just enjoy the little moments that you have because they're not going to be here forever. And it's common that a lot of us just complain. And I think it's just in our nature these days because everything feels overwhelming. Everything feels like a chore. Everything feels like you have to do it, right? And that's another thing. You don't have to do what you don't want to do. If you don't want to go get together with family that you know there's just going to be drama and chaos and you'd rather stay in your PJs and drink coffee or hot cocoa and watch movies or play games with your close loved ones, do that. Who cares? You're not really going to hurt anybody's feelings. So when it comes down to it, yes, you'll be missed, at least in words. I don't know how that works exactly. I mean, at this point, my family hasn't even reached out to me to say, hey, you're more than welcome to come, which they do every year. So, anyways, that's my drama, not to put it on all of you. So, like I said, just remember to find something to be thankful for. And this year, it's for me is freedom. That there's not some narcissist that's going to either manipulate the day, try to destroy it, or put on a fake front and then we get home and then ba-boom, that's where the destruction occurs. So keep in mind, especially if you're a healer or you have these tendencies to feel other people's emotions, that you can be like this all day long and you might find yourself completely drained. So at the end of the day, um, maybe consider taking a spiritual bath or spiritual shower if you don't have a bath. Cleanse your space, cleanse yourself. Do that by burning sage and blessing yourself with Palo Santo. Um, Pray, give thanks. You know, like for me, I'm so thankful for my kids. I'm so thankful for the boyfriend that I have right now. He's a very awesome human being that has showed me that people have a heart. And even if their heart is broken, it doesn't mean that they're manipulative, dark, nasty. So we meet people for a reason. And sometimes people leave our lives for a reason. And that can consist of your whole entire family. But when it comes down to it, your soul tribe will start to find you. You'll start to build this unique family that's not necessarily of blood, but it's more of energy and in spirit, which is where you find that awesome union, that allows you to have a support team around you of people that are going to build you up rather than people that are going to poke at you and be like, there's no way you can succeed, you know? And it's like yesterday, I just had this skit running through my head. I don't know what it was, but I even thought I should put on a little show just to show how fake people are. And it's as simple as, hey, love, how are you doing? You can change who you are in an instant, and no one even knows it. And then how dare you talk to me like that? What? I didn't do anything. It's just, we all have the ability to put on a show, right? And a lot of us don't tap into that, which is funny because when I do start walking around just talking in some other accent, because I don't know, it happens, I'll, good day, governor, or whatever it is. Next thing you know, my kids are doing it, my boyfriend's doing it, and we're all just totally different people. But it allows us to laugh and kind of break free from a moment and make a memory for the day, if anything. But if you are putting on a front about who you are, at least have fun with it. Don't go around hurting people. Shoot, I remember I took this girl to the store one time, Actually, no, she took me to Little Caesars because I was drinking and I didn't want to drive. And I said, I'll buy food for all the kids if you'll take me. So we get to Little Caesars and he said, no, I'm sorry, we're closed. And I said, no, you can't be closed. These children are going to eat me. Like, I need food. I can't go back with nothing. And I asked him, I said, what's that over there on the rack? And he goes, it's breadsticks. I said, okay, so give me that and no harm, no foul, no charge, no nothing. And it's gonna be okay. He turns around and he hands it to me and he gives it to me. Well, my kids and the other woman is in the car and she said, what just happened? And I said, I asked him to just give it to me. And she goes, he gave it to you? I said, yeah. And she goes, I've never seen anything like that before. So she starts driving off. We robbed Little Caesars. So of course we're dying laughing. So I said, well, just go to McDonald's and I'll get a lot of meals because there were little kids. So anyways, we go to McDonald's and she pulls up and all of a sudden, yes, love, I would like, and starts ordering in a British accent. So we're trying to keep our composure and they couldn't understand, of course, because we're probably laughing and talking. So, anyways, by the time we pull up, she kept this going the whole entire time. Well, we pull off, and she said, that was the most fun I've had in forever. So, I just want to remind you that you can create memories and be light-hearted and good spirited, you know. And another great memory that I've created with complete strangers was there's these three guys. I always called them my lost boys. They would come and stay at the hotel because they loved being around me. So when I first met them, one of them was really almost narcissistic, very be my light, make me laugh just for me. And anyways, so I tried to get them out of their mode of they were construction workers. So of course they were always tired and we would hang out after I got off work. So one night I told them, come on, we're going to go somewhere. Where are you taking me? And I said, just come on. And of course, they didn't really want to trust me, but they got in the car. So, anyways, I take them to the park and I tell them each to pick a swing. And they're like, what? These guys are in their 40s and 50s. And so, anyways, as we're swinging, one of them looks at me and smiling and says, this is wild. I haven't felt like this since I was a kid. So then he turns around and goes, this brings a whole new meaning to a swingers party. We all died laughing. Well, they came back 4 months later because they had to work in town again. And they were still talking about that. And that night I made everybody hug a tree. And he said, every time I see a tree now, I think of you. So just remember that you can leave big impressions on people just by coming out of your comfort zone and getting them to do the same. So on this day, especially when you're supposed to be thankful, I encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone. You know, don't take the day so seriously, especially if you're going to enjoy it with family, because you can either be at each other's throats, talking shit behind each other's backs, or you can maybe pull out the dominoes, pull out a board game, play charades, whatever it is, you know, just enjoy that time together as a family. Because in all honesty, how often do any of us get to see our extended family, you know? So just a reminder that today, yes, it's a traditional day, but you can also bring something that's untraditional to the day and make it more exciting. You can create bigger memories for yourself and your family. And also, you'll just be the life of the party. So, all I can say is peace, love, and light, and have a great day. Bye, lovies.